I do have one last question relating back to the Vatican again. So in the past few months, Pope Francis and other curial officials have talked about the need to promote more women into high positions in the Vatican and the Curia. Even recently, 3 women, 2 religious and 1 lay, have been promoted to the dicastery that chooses bishops. And so I'm just wondering if you could comment on how that jibes or doesn't with, you know, what you're saying about, you know, women's and men's gifts and roles and hierarchy and the validity of hierarchy and all that.
I guess 2 thoughts are coming to mind. On a positive note, goodness, if somebody wanted to ask me personally for my perspective and my advice in choosing bishops, as a mother of 7 children who's homeschooled for 17 years, and I've got a lot to say, you know, I would love to have my perspective welcomed. On the other hand, if the point is, well, let's just appoint these women because it's like you said, it's a high ranking thing, right? Understanding authority as power and high rank, I really think that is a misunderstanding of authority in the first place. If that's our power as women, is being in this position, I know I have an awful lot of power, even just in my role as wife and mother, power as in an ability to form these souls, to deform them if I don't do it right, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it goes back, and I talk about this in the beginning chapters of my book. The misunderstanding of power goes all the way back to the Garden of Eden, right? When Adam and Eve were tempted by that devil's suggestion, right? That what God was offering them with that first covenant, right? The command not to eat of the forbidden fruit, right? He has just given them their lives, this beautiful existence, their everything to food and everything to eat, everything wonderful to behold, right? He's given them this beautiful thing, and he also gives them this law: do not eat the fruit of that tree, you'll die, right? At the devil's suggestion, they decide not to see this as a gift to them. They don't see everything as being a gift, including God's law, a gift for their flourishing and their protection. He suggests, no, this isn't for your love. This isn't a gift. This is a power play. It's a lie, and it's intended to manipulate and control you and rob you of your freedom. From the very beginning, modern man has fallen into that trap of misunderstanding true authority that way. And so sometimes when I hear, oh, we've got to make sure women are in this, sometimes it can suggest to me that maybe we're just thinking that we need to somehow do that so that we're equal in power, because power means this, right? There's plenty of power to going around in giving and receiving. It's just less glamorous, right? So I guess when I did read that headline, I wasn't particularly thinking, oh, now they're going to understand our perspective as formers of families and mothers that are trying to save the culture and nurture vocations in our home and nurture potential fathers and mothers in our home. That didn't jump out at me, I confess.
I don't think enough people are speaking in these nuanced terms. And it's very ideological rather than in real discussion about who we are and what is it to be a spirit in a body and a male and female.
And I have to say, a few of the people who had previewed my book to endorse it, they kept using the word courage in their endorsements, and it frightened me a little bit because it made me realize just how afraid we've all been to kind of talk about this stuff. So I don't think of myself as a courageous person. Actually, I'm a fraidy cat, but it said something to me about how these issues are really important, but we're kind of afraid to talk about them. And we've been made to feel that we can't say these words, masculine, feminine, authority, obedience. We can't say these words because they're somehow dirty words now.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hi, thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking on that red subscribe button and click that bell so you'll be notified when we upload new content. Check out all the links below for subscriptions to Inside the Vatican magazine and to the Moynihan letters, which is free to your inbox. You stay connected. It's content that you can get nowhere else. All that information is below. Thank you.